So I think follow a diet. I think having a bigger aerobic base. I would recommend 2 doses, 5, just a teaspoon of creatine every single person. So I would say, all right, commit to the creatine, commit to the aerobic base, have some nutrition plan. The other one I'm going to go with is follow a training program. We have so many options within Power Athlete training. We have Jack Street if you were trying to put on muscle. We got Field Strong for performance in terms of unlocking athletic potential. We got Hammer if you're an LEO military guy that needs to kick doors off of hinges. We got Grindstone, which is hilarious because Grindstone is by far, I think, one of my favorite programs just for the flexible nature of it. We got Third Monkey. And I did something recently, and Lean and Abel, I did something recently that's pretty cool in that I took certain cycles out of different programs like Power Athlete Metabolic Conditioning Cycles, the Anabolic Science Cycles from Jack Street, Shadow, Hammer Alpha, and I put them in standalone 8-week programs that you can buy, and then you drop that on your calendar, and then you can follow that. So if you don't want to join a team, or maybe you're mid-cycle, or you're not necessarily a very team-oriented individual, you're kind of an isolationist, you can do those single programs, or maybe you wake up one day and you're like, you know what, I need a little more PMAC in my life, and I know I'm past it. You can drop it on there. So that was a neat piece. So I think have a program, aerobic base, take creatine, get some testing done, and follow some form of diet. Now, would I recommend to just randomly read 10 pages a day? No, but I definitely think we got to put together a reading list.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I told you, but Jordan Peterson is coming to Austin, Texas in January, and I procured some tickets for us. So I figured we would roll and we would go to it and hear Jordan Peterson speak, just because not only have I enjoyed his books, but I really just enjoy his outlook and the way that he analyzes stuff. I don't agree with everything he says, but I bet you a far amount I do. But what I really respect is the level of detail that he goes into with each topic. And if he hasn't thought something through, he doesn't answer it, which I think happens way too much in this world, that people think or speak long before they think.
Well, then I think we should add to our list, John, those 2 things. Reflect, write, think. And those are 2 things you encouraged earlier in our episode. Like, along with go live your life, you mentioned the value of taking time to yourself.
Sure.
And then grieving. I mean, excellent form of reflection. Grieving is journaling, writing things down, your thoughts. I mean, if you're stuck in a negative cycle in thought, writing it can help you work through it versus just repeating it in your mind over and over and over again.
Yeah, well, sometimes you just got to get that stuff in a brain dump.